Hello everybody and welcome to episode 117 of the Let's Play world. We're starting out today over here on the creeper farm because I want to show you something really cool. Last episode I was talking about putting some lights in the windows of the skyscrapers, and it turned out pretty awesome. As you look around, you can see the lights are on in some of the windows, and it just looks so cool, I think. I've done most of the short buildings here and the Aeon Center. I haven't gotten to the 3 tallest buildings yet, but as the sun goes down, it really starts to become apparent that the lights are on, and it just looks really awesome. I'm going to fly around a little bit so you can kind of check it out and see what I mean. Like as I come up here, like doesn't that just look amazing? Like it looks like an actual building, you know, like there's people in there. Yeah, it just looks so awesome, I think. I'm very excited to get to the taller buildings, the Willis Tower, the Empire State Building, and our big white building back here. Yeah, I'm really happy with this suggestion. And I ended up using frog lights because we've got a farm with plenty of them, and that sort of grain just is a really convincing window. And at night here, you can see how once you have tons of lights in there, it really evens things out and makes it look really good. And for your suggestion to add some lights to the city, pasta goes up on the Wall of Fame. Between episodes, I did some more work on the stadium, and as it comes into view, you can see I added the left-hand side here and the back. Haven't done the front side yet, and I haven't figured out how we're going to do these corners, whether they're going to be, you know, diagonal or just a hard corner. We'll figure those out eventually. I also got a few comments recommending that I use stairs for our seating. So that's the next thing we're going to do. I need to get more stone so we can finish this out, and I need to get more quartz so we can add some seats. I've rounded up a bunch of stone and a bunch of quartz. Let's see how much we can get done on the stadium. Well, this is really starting to come together. I like the way this looks quite a lot. I've done a little bit of work on the corners. I still have this corner, that corner to figure out. We still need to do some lights. We still need to do a scoreboard. The exterior is still looking really rough. So quite a lot more work to do on this place, but it is starting to look like a stadium. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to work on this blimp. Over here next to the stadium, we built this very, very tall column of netherrack, and up there I want to put a blimp. So I'm going to grab some materials, fly up there, and we'll see if we can kind of sketch something out as far as a shape. I think I might use netherrack to sketch the shape out initially, just so that we can kind of figure out how big is this thing going to be, how tall is it going to be, all of that. And then once we've figured out the shape, I think I'm going to use either gray concrete or maybe andesite, stone, cobble. I'll try some different materials and see how they look from down there. Ooh, I just came up with an idea. I know the plan was to do a blimp, but what if we did a UFO? Well, that's quite the sight. Let's get a little distance between us and it and see what it looks like from over here. Turn around and take a look. Oh yeah, that looks like a UFO. That's fantastic. That is hilarious. Just something floating up in the sky. As we get closer to it, I did a little bit of decorating. So just did some slabs to make it a little flatter. You can kind of see as we get closer here, it's just a couple layers of slabs. And then I left a couple of holes in the ceiling here. So when we land, we can drop down into the spacecraft. Very bright and wildly colored. And then we just have this hole in the bottom here that if we want to just kind of drop out, we can. And if we don't use our wings, if we just drop, pretty unnerving. There we go. Build up a lot of speed. Very cool. You know, I just realized it's going to appear on our map because it's up in the sky. So I want to take a look and see what that's going to look like. See, it is right out there. Grab a couple of these maps here. Probably update these as well. This is pretty funny looking. Just this big old circular thing up in the sky. There it is. Super cool. And the stadium is definitely looking like a stadium now that we've got some of the seats in there. We are getting really close to being done on this city project. Basically, we've got the casino, a couple of smaller buildings, the Salesforce building, and then we're done. And like I was saying, once we're done with the city, I think I want to move north and just start all over again. Brand new base, brand new farms, brand new buildings, everything. You know, we could just start a brand new world, but I'm just really pleased with all of this that we built, and rather than scrapping all of this, I'd rather just continue moving on and just keep building, so we end up with a really, really just full, big, gigantic world. It's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.